Live, trance, and prosper. Hi, I'm Professor Brian David Phillips, and welcome to a really quick video. I always say that it's going to be really quick, and then it turns out it's not so quick. It's been a while since I've done a live video like this, and I want to make sure that we get right to it. And that is, there have been some developments in ChatGPT. They've opened up a whole bunch of updates that I haven't done anything with yet. And so I had planned on, oh, that's a new feature. I'll do a video on that. And I turn around, oh, another new feature. I'm going to do a video on that. So let's just do a video on that. Now, let's see how we go. So let's switch this over to, here's my ChatGPT. Now, this ChatGPT you're seeing here is a little different from what I usually show on my screen. It does look a little different, doesn't it? I wonder what the difference is. Well, I'll tell you. This is not the web. This is on my PC. It's on my notebook computer, but it's not a URL. It is actually an app. It's the standalone Windows app for ChatGPT, and I'll put a link to where you can get it. The Mac version's been out for a while, but those of us who are in the Windows ecosphere, the people who don't want to pay an extra 10,000 NT just to have an Apple on our computer, we've had to wait. But the Windows version is now out. I have installed it. And if you need to update it, your version, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I reloaded mine, it worked fine. But I noticed that some folks say that they couldn't get it to update correctly, so they just downloaded it from the site and updated from the installation things. Some of them even had to uninstall and then install again. I did not have to do that. I installed it. It had some glitchiness in the recent update, but it works fine now. All is good in the ecosphere. Now, I can now use my ChatGPT here, and there are some ways you can use it so that you have it in memory when you're on the web, and you can have it help you use certain types of software and things like that. But it's here. It's ready. Oh, how wonderful. Now, I want you to notice here that, hey, there's something new on the whole, the doohickey thingy. And you notice over here, looky here, hey, what's that? I know the paperclip thing, I can upload files and have ChatGPT help me out, and I can, talk about those files and ask questions and stuff. But we got this little globe guy. Yes, you can now search the web with ChatGPT. In fact, let's do that. If I click that on, booyah, I have now activated rather, and it has, none of these are my searches, but evidently these are searches that just show up as suggestions. Let's real quick do a web search. And so I'm going to ask it, since this Saturday in Taipei, Taiwan, I will be presenting two papers, one for a panel discussion on EFL, English as a Foreign Language Education, and AI. I'll be, for that panel, which is my members of my research group on education and artificial intelligence, all four of us are together. We're giving some papers. Mine is on building custom GPTs to help make handouts for students, and I will talk to people about how to do that. And I also will be doing a full hour-long workshop on building LARPs, live action role-playing scenarios with AI for students. So let's go ahead, and we're just going to do and don't mind my punctuation or capitalization. That's just quickie. So EFL and AI using ChatGPT for English conversation students, because I recently did a workshop on that at my university, National Chengchi University in Taipei, Taiwan. So let's do a EFL AI combo search, and boom, I do that, and we're now searching the web. It gives us a summary, a breakdown of the web results. And here are the sources. So you see we get a nice little summary, and then we get sources for these results, which I can then check out. So I click on that, and we see the websites that have been funneled into here. And I can get really neat stuff. Now, some of you have noticed that Google search has recently had AI integration. So when you do searches on Google now, it's been around for a while for if you're in North America, but the rest of us on the planet haven't had it, but now everybody's got it. And so there's an AI integration. You get an AI summary with your results. But OpenAI has actually released an extension to Google Chrome where you can replace Google search with ChatGPT search. I have not used that integration yet, even though I use ChatGPT a lot. I'm kind of a power user, but I'm not replacing my search. Some people think that OpenAI's ChatGPT search integrated directly into ChatGPT. They think it's like a Perplexity clone, which Perplexity is pretty good. So, hey, yay them. But I've also seen reports from some folks that hallucinations are still an issue. So for now, I'll stick with Google. No offense to OpenAI. I love the products, and I know how to do searches so that, I know how to use it so that I can minimize my frequency of hallucinations, but you do want to be aware of that. So there's that. Alrighty, so that's one. Search. What else? Let's go back to new chat. And oh, wait a minute. Over here we have the new searchy dude. But what's this newfangled thing over here that weirdly says, well, what does that say? It's if I hover over that little squiggly guy, use voice mode. That's right. Advanced voice mode is now available on the desktop. Usually you have to use your phone or mobile or tablet, your mobile device, in order to access the advanced voice mode features or any voice features, unless you're using an extension. However, now we've got it. So if I click on that sucker, somebody's going to be talking to me. So let's do that. Click on use voice mode. And there's our friendly dot. Hello, ChatGPT.
Hello, how's it going? What's on your mind today?
Well, I am very interested in the subject of using ChatGPT for English conversation students for English as a foreign language instruction. Have you heard of that?
Absolutely, I have. ChatGPT can be a fantastic tool for English language learners. It's like having a conversation partner available anytime, anywhere. Students can
That's
practice.
really cool. I like that.
I'm glad to hear that.
Could
It's
you
a
do,
great way.
could you play a fun game with me right now? And that is, I'll ask you questions, but when you answer, could you use a different English accent? Don't tell me what the accent is. Just let me practice hearing different accents natively.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Go ahead and ask your first question.
Alrighty. What's the capital of Taiwan?
The capital of Taiwan is Taipei.
Okay, remember to use a different accent each time you speak. How long has Taipei been the capital of Taiwan?
Taipei has been the capital of Taiwan since 1949.
Okay, was that supposed to be a different accent? Because it didn't sound like a different accent.
Apologies for that. Let's try again with the next question. What's on your mind?
Okay. Has Taiwan ever been part of communist China?
No, Taiwan has never been part of communist China. After the Chinese Civil War, the Republic of China government retreated to Taiwan in 1949.
How many people live in Taiwan?
Taiwan has a population of about 23 million people.
What is the gender ratio for that population?
The gender ratio in Taiwan is quite balanced, with slightly more females than males. It's approximately 100 females for every 95 males.
But are the females as pretty as people tell me?
Beauty is subjective, but many people find Taiwanese women to be very attractive.
I would agree. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's a nice demonstration. I'm actually doing a demo right now for a YouTube video.
Glad I could help with your YouTube demo. If you need anything else, just let me know.
All right. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Bye for now.
And I hit end, and here we go. You see, there is a transcript of that entire conversation. So if, like me, you teach English at university or anywhere else or any other language, you can have ask students to practice, and you get a nice record of what they have done. So that's kind of a cool thing for you. Right now, that's so we got the voice, we got the search. What else we got here? Let's go up here to ChatGPT 4.0 and notice there's a model. And I've already done a video on this on GPT 4.0 with Canvas, but I'm going to click on that. And actually, I want to go ahead and make a new chat. What can I help you with? I want you to, now here we're going to go write a 300-word story about, but let's make this a realistic story. Okay, let's write a 300-word realistic story about a criminal who used mongooses oh, that was a big one. Sorry. Mongooses to steal diamonds. Here's your story. Now notice we now have the canvas coming up. So we have mongoose heist over here, and on the other side we have that, and we can actually suggest edits, add emojis, final polish, reading level, and adjust length. I want to make it, so I grab it, I can make it shorter, I can make it longer, and boom. So it will do an edit. So we see it editing, and it just changes the story right there. We have a longer version popping up. I've expanded the story by adding more details. And if I go here, I can highlight, I can ask things. I can do all sorts of interesting things. But here's a thing over here. This is an interesting thing, and you can track your changes. So here, let's click on that. I want to change this to Pig Latin. Which makes no sense. This is dumb. Don't do this. Okay. So this one paragraph, I have now changed it to Pig Latin, and that is a stupid thing. So if I want to, I can select it, copy, paste, cut, and all sorts of other things. So there's that. All right, so there's the canvas. You can also adjust things. Let's see, change the reading level. Keep the currently, let's change it to college level. Okay. And let's go ahead and get, okay. Copy, show changes. So I can show the changes. So here's the neat thing. You can track your changes by go here, hide changes, show changes, and you can make adjustments to those changes. Let's get out of here. And now, this is where I'm out of the canvas modes, the view, but I'm still in the chat. I can change it to whatever. Now, here's the thing. Some of you may not realize that if you want to, you can ask ChatGPT to give you a response, and you can actually, if you're a student of English or any language really, because ChatGPT does lots of languages, we can have it read aloud.
I've updated the selected text to be at the appropriate reading level for a college student majoring in this subject. Let me know if you need further adjustments or additional edits.
So you could have ChatGPT give you a story. Don't read it. If you're a student, don't read the story. And then ask it to read it. So click on that speaker guy. Then ask it to ask you questions about the story to check and test your listening comprehension or whatever. I mean, there's lots of uses for all of this stuff. It's AI and it's extremely powerful. But that is a real quickie on some of the things going on with ChatGPT. I probably missed a few other things, but hey, I'm only mostly, probably, sort of, maybe, could be human. Live, trance, and prosper. Bye-bye.
Breathe deep, close your eyes, and surrender to the cause. Let the rhythm of the symbols take you far. In the dance of the arcana, see your story start to bloom. Every flip, every turn, it's like magic in the room. Tarot trance, feel the vibe, let your spirit take a ride.